Yes, people, welcome back to another episode of LB and DAPS on Tuesday afternoon. Smash a like, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well if you are new. DAPS, bro, what are you saying? You good, bro?
Yeah, man, not bad, not bad, not bad. Fucking one stage closer. Well, a week since we last spoke. Well, last spoke on here. Yeah, we're one step closer in it. One step closer to Champions League football.
Yeah, I think
One
it's pretty
step
much
closer to
done
signing
now.
Morgan Gibbs-White.
Yeah. I think the top four race is pretty much done now for City, if I'm being completely honest.
We need to get I think a winner. I always was saying I wanted wins up until Fulham. I wanted it done by Fulham. And like we win our next two, it's definitely done by Fulham now, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Because if you look at it now, there's 3 games to go, yeah?
Yeah.
And the most points Forest can get now is 69.
Yeah.
And we win our next game 5, 6, 7. I just don't think Forest are going to win the next 3 games. I mean, they've won 1 game in 5. So
to be fair,
I think
Steve's
it's
right. You said to me a couple of weeks ago, 67 points is what you thought would be enough. And at this point now, because of other clubs, it probably will be enough.
Yeah, 66 was the number I gave like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
I'd probably say 67 with a good goal difference is what we need, which is a win against Southampton.
Yeah.
That takes you to 67. We got a good goal difference because remember the
Yeah.
goal difference as well.
Our goal difference is good, man.
Yeah, goal difference is decent. Like Forest's goal difference is only 12. Do you know what I mean? And Villa's is 6. So now I think win at the weekend against Southampton, and that's it. You know what I mean? Sign WIRTZ, you know what I'm saying? Because we'll be in the Champions League, man. But yeah, interesting, man. Interesting. What are you saying then? In terms of this rebuild, I want to talk to you about the time. I've heard a couple of people saying, LB, with all these players that we're going to be signing this summer, do you think we're going to need to have a transition year? Do you think it could take time? Because we just signed 4 players. We might be signing another 5 this summer. Are you going into this transition thing, or are you saying, nah, man, like we need to cook next year? Like, where are you at with how long it could take for these players to bed in?
Thinking probably if we meet right, what are we meaning? Are we meaning for us to cook, like get back to our fucking best, or are you meaning for us to win the league? Because for us to win the league again, I think it's the biggest thing is the other teams. If you look at this season, I wouldn't necessarily say we have to fucking cook to win the league.
Is this true? This comment here. Where's this comment, Alex?
Yeah.
Where did you get this from, bro?
It says BILD.
Oh shit. Oh. Fuck.
Is it true? Shit. I need to stop doing these shows with you. I come on these shows to get shit news, bro.
I know.
What, is it true?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's fuck. Shit.
Who's he told that to, though? Like, who's that? Fucking hell.
Shit.
Oh, nah, do you know what? Straight away, I'm going to be honest with you. I can't take that overly serious when the fucking name of the account tweeting it is BAYERN.
It's a BAYERN account.
We need to see more than just a BAYERN account tweeting it first.
Yeah. Well,
is that a BAYERN account with the picture being? Is that?
Yeah. So the account that's tweeted it is a BAYERN account, but the source is BILD, who I think is a decent source when it comes to Germany.
Yeah. I've heard BILD is a decent source, but is it definitely BILD? If you go on that BILD, can you see anything?
Let me have a look. BAYERN bosses are said to be unaware of WIRTZ's decision as of now. Neither Bayer Leverkusen nor BAYERN wanted to comment when contacted. Shit, man. If that's true,
we need to go and hijack Turkey straight away.
What do we even do, man? If that's
true,
get
Turkey straight away.
Yeah, I would be down for that, man. What the fuck is this? Oh, this politics. I thought this was a sport, innit? Oh, nah, man. Fucking hell. Can't be arsed with this, man. Full send Palmer. 100% full send Palmer. Go get me
Palmer ain't
fucking
coming back,
Cole
man.
Palmer.
Palmer's not coming back. He's not coming back.
I know, man, but we need to. Shit.
Hold on, is that? I need to look more into that source because it's a BAYERN account saying that BILD said it. But when you went on BILD, can you see anything of them saying it?
I'm on the website now. Let's have a look.
Because I could say that fucking Fabrizio Romano's just tweeted that fucking I've got a massive schlong, but it doesn't mean that fucking he has.
Yeah, I've got the article up here.
Yeah.
Let me translate it and get it into English. It's all German, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Let me get it into English.
Yeah. LB only speaks fluent Shakespeare.
Right, so this is the article, yeah? Man City, Real Madrid, Man City, nothing there. FC Bayern. The move of Florian Wirtz from Leverkusen to the record champions is becoming more and more likely. According to Sports BILD, the German international has now informed Bayern coach Alonso that he doesn't want to move to Real Madrid or City. He only wants to move to Munich. This means that the Wirtz family, father, advisor, Hans, has a close relationship, must have reached a fundamental agreement with Bayern during the negotiations.
Someone needs. No, I won't say that. Someone needs to kidnap. Go and get a hold of them South Americans that took fucking what's his name, the Liverpool winger, and tell him to go and fucking kidnap fucking Wirtz's dad.
I know this is Wirtz's dad, bro. That's done all this, man. Yo, that's crazy, mate. All right, so if we don't get Wirtz, you say we're going to get Cherky, yeah? Little 30, 40 million quid drop on Cherky.
100%. Bro, it's a win-win for me, Cherky, because it stops them lot from getting him as well. I think Cherky's a good... bro, I'd go and get... Even with getting Wirtz, I'd still go and get Cherky, to be fair, at 30 million, 25 million.
Well, yeah, I'm down for that. I'm down to get them both. Oh, man.
Hey, don't mean he's going there yet. We always see these things, man.
Echa Messi. It's time for Echa Messi, man.
Well, there is one thing. Bro, at this point, yeah, you get it before every single game now. He's on the team coach. Bro, they're just letting him roll. He's not going to be in the squad. They're just letting him roll. Oh, fuck's sake, man.
That's put like I was coming on here, man. So having just a normal chat, yeah. Now that's just dropped. That's crazy, mate.
I mean, and yeah, then you go and drop in. It's all right though, because we're progressing with Morgan Gibbs-White.
Yeah, Morgan Gibbs-White. Oh my days.
The plan was to play Morgan Gibbs-White in an 8 role, but however, because we can't get Wirtz, we're going to play him in a 10 role. What are you saying?
I don't even know, bro. If that's that, if we end up playing Gibbs-White in the 10, then nah.
Nah. Can't see it, bro. Can't see it. Don't want it.
What we're doing here.
I'm all right with him in the 8 role. I mean, it's not blowing my mind, but I'm all right with it in the 8 role, but not in the 10. Bro, I don't think this necessarily means he's going there, does it?
Well,
I can't lie. It looks it kind of looks like it does, doesn't it? Oh.
Bro. Yeah, it does look like he's going there if it's true.
Well, when it's an outlet that you actually trust, you're like, fucking nah, it could be fuck's sake. I wish I didn't tell you to go on their website now.
I know. Yeah, just for people that are joining, yeah. Sport BILD are saying that Wirtz, they're saying it's an exclusive. They're saying that Wirtz has told Xavi Alonso that he doesn't want to go to Real Madrid or Manchester City and that he only wants to go to Bayern Munich. Now, some people are cooking this sauce. However, me personally, I backed them a little bit because when it comes to the Haaland deal, these guys were all over it and they knew exactly what was going on. So I consider these guys pretty decent. Now, obviously, it's not 100%, innit? Could be fake news, but I'm just telling you. When I was doing the Haaland timelines 3 years ago, these guys were getting everything right, mate. Like, and the people in the chat that was in them timeline videos, you know for a fact I'm not capping. So, hopefully this is fake news. Hopefully it's dead. If it's dead, I think you've got to do what DAPS said, man. unless you want to go and drop 100 million plus on Cole Palmer, I think you've got to go and get Cherky.
Oh, do you know what? It's not just dropping money on Cole Palmer. It's the fact that Pep will have to Pep will have to contact him. Him and Pep didn't get on very well, so Pep will have to probably reach out to him. And bro, the Cole Palmer thing. There's still more chance of WIRTZ coming than there is Cole Palmer coming back to us.
Yeah,
Like,
I suppose.
This BAYERN though, I swear he's deal.
Yeah, he's going. I think he's going to Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that deal's done as well.
Yeah, I think he's gone as well. I'm sure I seen something like 2 weeks ago to say that BAYERN has got is gone Atletico Madrid. So he can't even. Yeah, there you go. Josh said he's going Atletico.
With Cherky, yeah. The thing is with Cherky is I know people are saying, oh, he only wants Man United. That's because no one else has come in for him, right? If City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Newcastle come in for him, it'll be turned. Like we could get Cherky like that.
Yeah, 100%. I think he's got a release clause, bro, or something. Like people are saying
it's a gentleman's agreement.
Oh, brilliant. Well, we heard that one before. That went well, didn't it? That twat Kane. Yeah.
Bibiani played Kane.
Yeah. All right, and chat, get me your comments in about what does City do now if this is legit. If we can't get WIRTZ, yeah, and we're not folding the club, yeah. I see Sam here in the chat. So what do we do next? He says fold the club. What do we do next if we don't get WIRTZ? DAPS is saying get Cherky. Does anyone think we should go and try and get Palmer? Does anyone think we should go and get Xavi Simons from Leipzig? Does anybody else think we should just free Echeverri? Let me know in the chat what you guys' comments are in it. Big up Ash says BILD is basically Daily Mail for most things. Next, BAYERN propaganda machine. Don't trust us. It's a reliable journal.
WIRTZ is coming. Boom. There we go.
Hopefully, like I say, Ash, mate, the only thing I would say is on the Haaland thing, yeah, they was all over it, bro. That's the only reason I'm a little bit like, bit worried.
But BAYERN were never really in for Haaland, were they?
No. It wasn't about BAYERN. It was.
That's what I'm saying. If this is a BAYERN propaganda machine, they've got no investment on. Because the Haaland one, they had no investment in Haaland. They didn't care what they reported, right? But because they do have an investment in this one, because because BAYERN do want WIRTZ, maybe they're backing BAYERN to try and I don't know.
But then if it's a BAYERN propaganda machine and it's not true, why would they be putting out this news, getting the fans gassed only to let them down if it's not true, innit?
Yeah.
So
I hear you.
I guess we'll just have to say. Let's see what you guys in the chat are saying, man. Alex says play Grealish in the 10. Oh, he's going to be gone in it. Play Bob in the 10, says total shambles. It has to be Foden in the 10 and Rodrigo wide. Oh! Now, we've seen a lot of shit about Rodrigo over the last couple of weeks. Maybe there could be something in that then. Don't know. No Cherky, no Morgan Gibbs White, no Simmons, says Dom Royal. Don't want any of them.
This is where we need someone to one of our tier ones to come out and with something different.
Who are our tier ones then? Jack Gordon and Sam Lee? There's a fucking shitload of ITKs nowadays on fucking Twitter. You don't know what to believe.
I reckon. Yeah, because there's one that for a period. Actually, use that Craig that you chat to. Isn't he pretty mint?
He does get info, yeah, he does, but he's not in the chat today. I don't know where he is.
I feel like our board will. If our board, ultimately, this is something for our board to go and fucking address straight away, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, if I imagine, yeah, City now will know if this is true or not, and if it is true, they've got to then be working on the new player. The question is, who is that? Is it Cherky? Let's be honest, yeah. How many players are there out there that are creative midfielders that can like come in and do something for us?
Yeah.
So who is it?
Oh, this is where Cherky is the price for Cherky, yeah, is such a no-brainer.
Yeah. 100%. I agree. I agree.
It's to a point where to allow him to go to the rags at that price, do whatever. Go and pay fucking 35. If it means stopping him going there and getting us a creative player, then we just should do it.
You can't. People are saying Bayena in the chat. Bayena's apparently already agreed it. Let me just double check that. Bayena.
I remember seeing it about 2 weeks ago.
Same here.
Yeah.
I thought I'd seen it as well. Bayena, Atletico Madrid. Yeah, they've agreed a deal. Yeah. 6 days ago, Atletico Madrid have agreed a deal to sign Alex Bayena from Villarreal this summer. He's done. You can't get him, lads. Ignore Bayena. Ignore Bayena.
The thing is, I see a lot of people saying play Foden in the 10. I hear you, and that we get Foden back to last season Foden, and that's a shout. But we have to get him back there first. Now, it could be a thing that Foden, with Rodri back in the team, starts cooking again. Right? Then you play Marmoush on the left. Because I don't want to see Marmoush on the right again, by the way.
No. I agree. I agree. He's
That
better playing off the left or just off of the striker.
Yeah.
But the problem is, so people saying play Foden as a 10. Yeah, I'm game for that. But you still got to buy someone. Because like DAPS says, what happens, if Foden doesn't get back to his best next year?
Yeah.
Like, you can't just assume that he's going to get back to his best. I'm hoping that he gets back.
You definitely can't.
No, you can't. I'm hoping that he does. And I believe in my heart of hearts that he will. But obviously, that's just because I'm a City fan. I've got bias. Yeah,
I actually think there's more chance of Foden getting back to his best with competition as well, and less pressure on him.
Yep.
If we go into next season with Foden being the answer to what was WIRTZ, then there's a lot of pressure on him straight away. And whether it's right or wrong, by the way, I'm not protecting Foden here. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not saying it to protect Foden. I'm saying it for the good of our company, good of our club. Sorry, that ultimately, we can't just presume that Foden's going to get back to form unless something changes, because we've done that all season. We've been playing him, trying to get him back to form, and it hasn't worked. Yeah, I know, bro. This is what I'm saying. Give the man a trophy and look what he does to us. Vinny, you've changed. You used to be cool.
Yeah, Vinny's trying to fucking destroy our club, man.
One beer in a plate, and you've turned into a right wanker. and I was going to say, I heard that he was trying to convince him to get De Bruyne. That would have been a mint decision. Get De Bruyne over there. Company's turned into Eric Garcia.
Apparently, Lee Johnson saying Craig said the backup to WIRTZ was Xavi Simons.
I'd rather Cherky to Xavi Simons personally.
Oh wait, what's this? Rumours about Bayern and WIRTZ are wide of the mark. What? He wants to stay?
Fuck me. Let's just scrap all this news now. No one knows fuck all.
What do you mean he wants to stay?
Hey, and people said that I was shit for doing another show on Morgan Gibbs White this morning, because we've debated it to death. What would you rather? I debate Morgan Gibbs White to death, or I fill you with false rumours? LB, have you froze?
No, I'm not. I'm just reading
it. You can stay still, man.
Bro, it's a fake account, bro.
Oh.
Come on, Daniel, man. Don't be putting fake news in the chat, innit? That's a fake account. It's a fake account. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, All right, so we don't get WIRTZ. We're obviously getting Gibbs White in it, which is obviously happening. Yeah. I would then...
I tell you what, I hope that Man City's board have got better ideas than me and LB, because we're just sat here going, fucking hell.
The thing is, people talking about this Xavi Simons, but like I've got guys in my chat, from the Netherlands, telling me that this guy is not it.
I don't rate him that highly.
I've got people from the same country who've got no agenda against this guy who tells me he ain't the one. Like, they're slagging him off, and they're from the same country. Like, they'd have no reason to do that unless, like, you know what I mean? They're being honest.
I'm not going to act like I'm not going to act like I've watched shitloads of Cherky and shitloads of Simmons, right? But what I've watched of both of them, Cherky stands out, Simmons does not.
Yeah. I think
If you
Cherky
say
for
to
me
I
is like.
think,
Go
go
on. Now, I was going to say, yeah, Cherky for me, from what I've seen, looks like a player that has unbelievable natural ability,
yeah,
unbelievable tech, and under the right guidance and the right environment
yeah,
could flourish. However, there are a lot of talks about his attitude. He has that bit of an ego and that. If you can manage it, fine. If you can, and he gets to City, he gets on the big cash, he gets on the big wages, gets too big for his boots, you got a serious freaking problem at that point, yeah?
yeah.
But let's be honest. Let's be honest. We don't have a lot of options here, chat. We don't. Right, what are our realistic options here then? Cherky, Simmons,
Eze,
Eze is a serious option.
do you know
a
what?
legit option.
I think I said this the other day, right? Now, if we're not getting WIRTZ, right. Eze's getting better, right? He's getting better for me, but for me, he's been too inconsistent over the years for me to say Eze. Like, and I've been. Don't get me wrong. This season and this period of the season, Eze recently seems to be turning up a little bit, but he has been a bit inconsistent for me. But if this English quota thing is true, right, and one of the two, right, say we need a 6 and an 8, yeah, which I'm pretty sorry, not a 6 and 8. Say we need an 8 and a 10, right, and one of the 8 and the 10 needs to be English. Would you rather? And WIRTZ is off the table. We can't get WIRTZ now. Would you rather we get Eze is the 10 hitting the English quota and a different 8, like maybe Reinders or something, right? Or would you rather we get Gibbs Wright as the 8 and we get a different 10? Knowing one of the two players has to hit the homegrown quota.
So the option is Eze and Reinders or Gibbs White and a Simmons.
Cherky or Simmons, yeah.
I think I would go for Reinders and Eze. In my personal opinion.
So would I.
I think that's what I would go for.
So would I, because I know that potentially then, with Eze coming in, we still do have other players that can fill that 10 role.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think Reinders is a better 8 than Morgan Gibbs White. So, and like you said, we've got Echeverri, we've got Marmoush, we've got Foden if he gets back to form. We've got 3 players that potentially can do a very good job in a 10 role, right? So, by the way, I'm not saying we must do that, but if that English quota is really a thing, then maybe it could change everything.
There must be more 10s out there. The thing is, though, like, there ain't really. There ain't really, innit? Like, there just ain't really that many out there. Who's out there?
That's Sarah as well. He's another 8.
Who's out there?
Sidakov.
I'd love to go and get Palmer back, me. I'll be real. Fucking should never have sold him in the first place, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Won't fucking get him back, man.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
So I've seen someone say 100 million Palmer. Chelsea, what's he got left on his contract? 6 years?
6 years.
Right. You ain't getting him for 100 million.
Mm.
Right. So, deep it. He's on a 6-year contract, yeah? We're about to pay through the fucking roof for Morgan Gibbs White because he is English, yeah? Right? Chelsea have paid, 120 million for Caicedo, who's not English?
Yeah.
Cole Palmer is by far their best player, or certainly their highest output player. They're not going to take 100 million for Cole Palmer. Not in a...
I'd pay 130 for Palmer.
And then there's a fact of... look, do I think that Palmer would come back to City if City were to convince Chelsea to sell him? Maybe he would. But he'd also want a lot of reassurances from Pep. A lot of reassurances from Pep. And I don't know. And do we really think that Pep would turn around and give him them reassurances? Maybe this last year's made Pep actually think, do you know what, I've been wrong on a few things. So maybe, but I just think the Palmer thing's too different. Chelsea won't sell him, not for 100 million. They'll want mad money for him.
Yeah. No, I know. I know. I like Palmer, man. I rate the Palmer.
Same.
Big. I'd pay the money personally.
And I think if Palmer came back to City, by the way, and was given a proper chance, I think he'd fucking cook. So he'd be like, right, I'm going to prove to you. I'm going to prove to you just how wrong you were to let me go.
Yeah. No, 100%, man. Nah, we're getting fucking trolled now of Bayern fans, innit? Bayern fans are trolling us, guys. Online.
It's all right. Just hold your fours up to him.
Yeah, fuckers, innit? Fuck. Yeah, smash these likes up, by the way, chat. Smash these likes up. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well if you're new. Chester Waters with Musiala. Well, Musiala's got a release clause in his contract from next year, 140 million euros. So I think that is something that we can look at for next year. But yeah,
Rodrigo's a shout, man. I'm not gonna lie. Rodrigo would be, but at the same time, right? If we're saying Rodrigo's a shout, does this? Sorry to everyone. I'm gonna look. If the shoe fits, I'm talking about you, right? But if because we're not getting WIRTZ, I'll go to is let's go and get fucking Rodrigo. That does just look like you want to go and boast on Twitter, right? Because literally, if WIRTZ is the answer, and then it changes to Rodrigo just like that, what's the question? Because they ain't the same player. So it does look like you just want a big boy signing to go and fucking shove in someone's face on Twitter. But for me personally, I want Rodrigo anyway, so I wouldn't mind WIRTZ and Rodrigo. What about Kudus? But again, Kudus would be more of a Rodrigo or Kudus.
Yeah, I don't really see us going Kudus, man. I think Kudus is like, has he really done it this year? I don't think he has he?
He did until fucking, I think he gave up. Remember that game where he just lost his temper?
He scrapped it, yeah.
Yeah, I think he just gave up at that point. Thought, "Fuck this, I'm going out." And
guy went full Joy Barton mode, didn't it? Started fucking putting people
on.
and shit.
He like literally could have been sent off 4 times.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. You know what? Yeah, if we didn't get Cherky, get Morgan Gibbs White, I'd go and get Kim Reinders.
So someone say that he's just signed a new contract as well.
Yeah, he has, but fuck it, man. You put 85 mils on the table, mate. They're not rejecting
that. An Italian club, yeah.
They rejected it. You know what I'm saying?
He is in Italy, and he Reinders is at
AC, yeah.
AC, yeah.
Go and get me that, yeah. Run Foden, Etcher, Messi. Bob can play in the middle. You know, in the academy, that was his best position, in my opinion. And then next year, go drop 130 million on Musiala release clause. How's that sound?
Do you know what? He's one that's actually dropped off, Danny Olmo, isn't it? We linked with him for a period.
Olmo's a shout, man, but can we even get him? Because what's going on? I don't think you can get him. Because people kept on saying, "Oh, they can't register him. They can't register him." Fucking.
But then they registered him.
He's always playing.
Every year there's that though. Do you know what? You see when
almost not a mid player, man. Almost a good player, innit? Shout out Luke as well, man.
And I see people mentioning Tonali. Yes, Luke. Mentioning Tonali, but for me, like this whole English quota thing, if I could have any English player within reason, I'd want Livramento. But
it's a good signing.
But Newcastle ain't gonna sell him, are they? And the same with Tonali and the same with fucking Bruno. So
yeah,
I'd want all 3 of them. I think Tonali's mid. I think Tonali would be fucking quality for us, but there's just.
Should we run a poll in the chat? Should we run a poll in the chat of the options that we could go for?
Do you know what? I'll be honest. Tonali might be one of the. Tonali, if we could go and get any player, Tonali would be up there at the top. Apart from the fact that he loves a gamble and apparently still loves a gamble, and at any point we might lose him. I think Tonali would be fucking quality for us. Quality. Because he's everywhere. I think Tonali, if we're talking someone to come in and be a new Bernardo Silva, I think Tonali would be spot on. But I just don't think we could get him.
Right. I put a couple options on the poll, guys. Now YouTube only lets me have 4 options in it, so I can't give you any more than that. If it's not that deep. So if you don't see your option on the poll, put it in the chat. We'll see what people are saying. But yeah, let us know what you think City should be doing, man. Yeah? Let us know. Elliot says, run with Echeverry and Foden. Make your own world-class players.
But then, and I think with that one, if you're going to do that, you buy 2 8s in it.
I agree.
Buy
I
2
agree.
solid 8s.
I think if you do that, yeah, buy another 8 on top of Gibbs White. Someone with a little bit better on the ball in terms of that final ball. Someone who can unlock the pass, i.e. Tijani Reinders. You know what I mean? You go get someone like that. You got your Morgan Gibbs White for your power up and down the pitch, and then when you need a little bit more unlocking of the keys, yeah, you shove Reinders in there. You see what's going on, man. Something like that in it. Do you know what I mean?
Thing is, right, if you look at how we're playing at the moment, yeah, it's not that we're creating anything with a mint 10. That's not what we're doing at the moment, right? What we're doing at the moment is we've got that old guard in the middle of the pitch, and we're hoping that our wingers or our fullbacks create something, right? So if you go and get 2 better 8s, it could work.
Yeah.
Bob coming back in. Doku, by the way, I know it's a very small sample size, but it's like Doku all of a sudden started looking up and finding his passes.
Yeah.
So, if Doku can keep doing that with Haaland coming back into the team, with Marmoush being here a little bit longer, all of a sudden, if we put 2 quality, and I mean quality 8s in, with legs and a bit of creativity as well, and finding those passes, it could work. Bro,
Yeah.
I have not sold all my shares in WIRTZ happening yet, though. I refuse to.
Well, so I'm saying people are tagging me a lot of old posts of sport build when they put shit out saying this player's going to join this team, and it's all wrong. So they obviously get shit wrong. We're hoping that they've got this wrong as well. Nabil as well. Shout out Nabil every time from City Report. He's saying he's still saying City. He thinks City have still got a chance. He's saying that WIRTZ has been very impressed with what City have basically told him and offered him. So I don't know, man. Like, obviously, this is a bit of a blow. It's not great. I don't think it means with Defo not getting him, but obviously, these guys are coming out here and saying that he wants. One thing I would say is here, yeah, what they've said is that he wants Bayern Munich, but if Leverkusen don't want to sell to Bayern, that means
I was going to say that.
What does he do?
And I've always said this. If it's true that Leverkusen really want McAtee and really want, and not even really want, if it's true that Leverkusen want McAtee and Leverkusen want Ortega, yeah, then we already have an advantage. That whereas with Bayern, they're going, cool, you can give us the money, but then we've got to find someone that fits our profile. Whereas with us, it sounds like they've identified players at our club that they want. So we still are in the driving seat as far as the negotiations with Leverkusen.
Yeah. Yeah, facts. Now you're spot on there, mate. Spot on.
And even more so, I didn't even realise, because I haven't been watching the Bundesliga this season, but Leverkusen are second, right?
Yeah.
So Leverkusen do not want to drop off from fucking Bayern. So they really don't want to sell him to Bayern Munich.
Well, yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, that league is a fucking joke, man. I've said it for so many people in this country, like, oh, I wish Premier League was like the Bundesliga. No. You wish the ticket prices was like the Bundesliga.
Yeah.
You know the league like the Bundesliga. Like, if Leverkusen sell WIRTZ to Bayern, what does that say about that league, man? What does that say about them? So for me, yeah, I'm sitting there going, they are going to do everything possible to not sell to Bayern Munich, yeah? The only way they will sell to Bayern Munich is if WIRTZ knocks on the door of the CEO of Leverkusen and says, if you do not sell me to Bayern Munich, I will run my contract down and leave on a free in 2 years.
Yeah.
And then Leverkusen go, shit, what do we do then? Do we sell him now? Or do we let him leave on a free in 2 years?
Yeah.
That's the only way. Because they're saying, City are here, man. City are here, ready to pay
they
the
came
cash.
over it. They came over here and had meetings with us, right? So it's not done yet. There's another player someone just mentioned. What do you think of Brahim Diaz, by the way?
Bro, I shouted this guy out, bro. Yeah.
I like Brahim Diaz.
I like Brahim Diaz, man.
I'd take him back as well.
I think Brahim Diaz is a good player. Mad disrespected, obviously. He's at Real Madrid, so he's never going to get a team. Nah, he's not SLB. He's a good player, Brahim Diaz, man. He is a good player. But, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, he for me, is just in that next tier down bracket, innit?
Yeah.
He's just in that next tier down bracket. This is why the WIRTZ deal appears to be like WIRTZ or bust, because there's no one else other than Musiala who's just signed a new contract that is on that level. Like, don't get me wrong, these other players, they're good players, but they're not as good as WIRTZ, man.
No. WIRTZ is a different level. I've said this from the start. WIRTZ is one that I felt we have to get done if we want to be back up there.
Yeah.
I still don't think it's done yet. I refuse to. If we go by any I'm not trying to downplay the source, but the amount of times that fucking Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano tweeted shit that fucking don't come through.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%, man.
And they're two tier ones that we all class as tier ones. They say things, and so
what's Christian Falk saying? Nothing. He's not said anything yet. Because he's like the main guy at BILD. So I think if he says it, he's not put his name on it. He's not put his name on it yet. Yeah. So if he puts his name on it, then I think, we're not in a good position. But so
Fuck
far...
off, Ash. Go get Odegaard. Fuck right off.
Who said that?
I think he's bantering. Ash.
Oh, get out of it, Ash. Oh, he said it was a joke. No time for fucking jokes, bro. What are you joking for, man?
Bro, I just had Hooks on a show telling me, LB, that fucking recently, when Zinchenko's played the 10 role for Arsenal, he's been better than Odegaard. So wouldn't be mad at tomorrow night against PSG, fucking Arteta playing Zinchenko in the 10 role over Odegaard. I thought, that is how your fan base is so fucked. Literally, you just fucking... Bro, remember that apparently we treated Zinchenko badly. They signed him. They treated him well. Best left back in the league. Next season, they all want him gone. And now they're screaming they want him starting the fucking 10 role against PSG away in a must-win semi-final.
Yeah.
Mental.
No, it's crazy, isn't it? They're crazy. People are saying this guy, is above Christian Falk. But Christian Falk on his account says he's the head of football. So I don't understand that. I don't understand it, mate. Kulusevski. That's a shout. Do you like Kulusevski at Spurs, bro?
Yeah, I do. But I do like him. But right. Yes, I do like him. He's one player that I have said he's probably one of the players from Spurs that I wouldn't mind coming to our club as a squad player. But if we're going from WIRTZ to fucking Kulusevski, then
I don't like Kulusevski. Something about him I don't like, innit?
I mean, replace one ginger with another, it would make sense. But nah, he's not fucking, what's it called? He's not WIRTZ level, is he?
Nah, is he bollocks? Nah, and I don't like his attitude, man. I don't like this guy's attitude either. Yeah, not you, Ash. Yeah, fucking Kulusevski. Yeah, I don't like his attitude, man. Like, I love playing against City. Yeah, because you look at big games, man. Nah. You got to be doing it against a small fodder as well. Sudakov, fuck off.
I feel like everyone, including you, have given up on WIRTZ now already. I'm not here to give up on him yet, mate.
I'm not given up on him yet, but like previously, my confidence level was 65-70%. I've dropped it now to 35.
And as
where's Craig anyway, man?
Do you know what? The KDB thing I hear, but look, KDB is not the solution to if WIRTZ don't come.
Yeah.
He's not the solution. Like, we can't rewrite this season. And this season, KDB has not been good. Admittedly, last few weeks, he's done KDB stuff. But overall, across the season, we can't fucking rewrite that KDB's had a mint season because he hasn't.
No, it's not. It's not the mid-season. Not the mid-season, man. So what people say? People saying this about the second tweet. What's the second tweet saying?
Someone's saying Bomber from Santia Iona.
What?
Isn't that the fucker that told us about Gabriel Sara the other day?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. Oh, he just ticked it. He just ticked it.
What, the Florian Wirtz one?
He tweeted this on the April 29th. Verbal agreement reached with Bayern. City still want the player, and he's just put tick.
This fucker wants to be Fabrizio Romano, doesn't he?
Yeah. I swear down, yeah. If we fucking sign WIRTZ, man, these are getting fucking roasted, man. I'll cook every single one of these frauds, yeah. If we sign him, yeah, I'm cooking all these on a stream, man. Facts. We're gonna cook these. If we don't sign him, then fairs. We have our respects in it. Do you know what I mean? Big up Sanity Iona if it's true. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's not, bro. What the fuck, man? This was not.
So sorry. Before we got that information, you asked me a question. Do I think Man City's rebuild's going to take a few seasons? Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Yeah, the answer's changed now, isn't it?
Yeah. Fuck's sake.
The answer's now changed. All right, let me come to some of these chats, man. All right, guys, smash these likes up as well, man. Smash these likes up as well. Make sure you guys are subscribed as well, innit? Built to Devedra, man, says, WIRTZ gone. Get me Eze. I don't know why we're not moving for him.
I don't think Eze's good enough for me.
Yeah, I don't think he's good enough.
And by the way, yeah, unless there's some mad release clause on Eze, we're going to be paying fucking mad p for him as well, because Crystal Palace will be absolute bastards to deal with.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, the thing is, though, that, yeah, as we've just discussed, I know you just said Eze's not good enough, but if we can't get WIRTZ, we are going to have to lower our expectations, bro.
Well, lower him to Turkey and go and get me him.
Let me have a look at the poll. What the poll saying? I did a poll in the chat. So I did a poll in the chat, yeah. Rah, fucking hell, it's well split. So the poll, yeah, I don't know if you can see it. I said, what does City do now? The options were send for Palmer, Cherky, buy 2/8s, or just run Foden, Etcher, Messi, and Bobbers like rotators, yeah?
You know what? So the two main ones are buy 2/8s.
Yeah, the winner right now is Foden, Etcher, Messi, and Bob. In second place, it's buy 2/8s. In third place, it's send Palmer. In last place, it's buy Cherky. But there's only 7%. Now it's only 6% that separates the bottom from the top. So
no one can say we don't back our own players. No one can say that anymore because we are backing them.
Isn't it? Facts. Yeah, if it was me, yeah, I'd buy 2/8s.
Yeah, same.
I'd buy 2/8s, man, and then wait for Musiala or wait for the next like big thing coming through. Because the thing is, yeah, if you buy Eze or something, yeah, if you agree that Eze is not good enough necessarily to start week in, week out for Manchester City, but he's the best option right now. Well, what happens, right, if next year the new guy comes along in Germany or Spain who's like the next Yamal or whatever, but now you can't sign him because you just signed Eze. I'd rather not do that, innit? I'd rather buy 2/8s. And then if a new 10 becomes available in a year or 2 years, we've got the space to go bang. Let's go send.
Yeah.
Let's go send it. Go get the guy from River Plate, Mastan Suono. Hey, I'm down for that one. 100%. Go get me Mastan Suono, man. Yeah. He's meant to be a 10, although he plays right wing most of the time. It's what it is, isn't it? All right, let me have a look at some of these chats, man. Yo, shout out Vedra in the building as well. Smash these likes up, guys, innit? Big up to us, Modius says, keep Kev one more year. Gives Foden a chance to regain some form and Etcher Messi an opportunity to fit in. Don't chase a Kev replacement you're not sold on. I agree on that bit. The second bit, I don't know if I agree on the first bit. I think this is where I differ from your opinion, Osmodius. I think get another 8, buy 2/8, or get Gibbs White if that's what you're going to get. And like a Tijani Randers. Let me just say that name, yeah, but like someone like that, yeah. And then go and get the Kev replacement next year or the year after when one becomes available. I agree with the second part of your point. I disagree with what your solution is to that.
Because, right, the thing is, yeah, if we look at right now, Gundogan, Bernardo, Kovacic, Kev. right? We're going to say that's 110 and 3/8, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So even if we do keep 2 of the 8s, next season we're going to need another fucking 8, yeah? Because ultimately Kovacic, Gundogan, and Bernardo Silva, all 3 of them need to be replaced in the next year, right?
Yep.
And we need a 10 as well. If we can't get the 10, we're better to at very least go and get 2 fucking 8s.
Yeah, I agree.
And we can't literally just get one midfielder and go fuck it. We have to get 2 sets of fresh legs in the midfield.
Facts.
100%.
Facts. 100%. 100%. I agree with you 100%. We only sign one midfielder, then that's just fucking stupid, mate.
Yeah.
I'll be real. I'll be real.
Do you know what? The
call back
Perone thing,
Perone.
I see. Yeah, call back
Yeah.
Perone. Surprised that hasn't been mentioned at all.
I've only seen him once this year. Obviously, I don't do many Como watch-alongs. I've only watched Como once, and he was all right, to be fair. And I remember when we first signed him, I watched him for Argentina's youth team, and I thought, this type of player can get behind, man. Apparently, he's done very well. I've seen it in Milan. Apparently, what I signed him.
Pre-season, he played. I think he played a half or 2 in friendlies, and he looked really good. To me, I thought Perone looked really, really good when he played for us. But and I do hear what that Perone said at this point. I'm pretty certain what he said was at this point the only place I see myself is at what's it called? The place he is
Como.
But that can be changed very quickly through one conversation with Pep saying, nah, you're not coming back to be a fringe player. I want you back because I think you've got what it takes to come in and do an 8 role for us. His head could be turned very quickly.
Yeah.
I don't think it will happen, by the way. But
yeah, when he said that though, bro, he might never have thought that he even had a chance at City, innit?
Yeah.
I remember who was that right back who went Benfica? We had loaned him. He was at Luton Town last year, the Prem. Cabode or something. What's his name?
Yeah.
It wasn't Cabode. That's not his name. It's something like that. Chat. What's his name? That right back. Cabore. I remember when this Donny was on loan in France at like fucking Troyes or some shit like that, and they asked him if he wants to come back to City. He went, nah, I want to stay here. And I was like, motherfucker, yeah. If Pep rang you up and said, I want you to be my first choice right back next year, are you telling me that you're rejecting him to stay at Troyes, mate? Yeah, what are you talking about? It's probably the same thing, isn't it? He probably didn't think he had a chance at City. That's why he said it.
People say things. Is same. I've said this about Grealish, right? That people say, oh no, Villa fans wouldn't want Grealish back, right? But if Grealish turned around and said, look, I want to go back and end my career at my childhood club that I fucking got promoted, that I captained back to promote, and bro, very quickly Villa would go, actually, yeah, we're all right. It's same with anyone. You say while you think, yeah, there's no chance of me playing for someone, you're gonna say, nah, I don't want to go there. But if the manager calls and says, no, it's not gonna be like before, fucking, we're not loaning you out, you're coming back to play as an 8 for us, then he'll go, yeah, actually, no brainer. But is he good enough? We don't know. We don't really know if he's good enough, do we?
Mm-hmm. Yo, the Chelsea fan in the chat says, get 2 8s, Reinders and Barella plus Morgan Rogers for the 10. I don't see that, bro.
No.
I don't see that. I don't know if Morgan Rogers is a 10. I think his best strengths is carrying the ball because he's so strong. And, so if you put him at the 10, you lose that ball carrying ability.
Do you know what? Sorry, can I just address? I've seen a few people in the comments saying, that's it, Pep's fucking pool's gone, right? To be fair, so far, what it looks like is a player, WIRTZ, who, from what we've always been told, wants to stay in Germany. His dad wants him to stay in Germany. I don't think just because we can't get that one player, Pep's fucking pool's gone. We have missed out on players before. Pep's missed out on players probably his whole career. I think using it as an excuse to cook Pep is mad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Because from what WIRTZ has said, like the one thing WIRTZ has said, yeah, is that he liked the way Pep approached him.
Yeah.
And by the way, Yellow D, loads of people learn how to read, brother. There's about fucking 15 people in here that have said Pep's pool's gone.
Yeah,
Or
I've
get
seen it,
some
man.
glasses like me.
Yeah. I've seen it. I've seen it as well. I've seen it as well.
It's
Yeah,
not bad.
hopefully. If, I don't know what's going on Twitter, innit? But if City fans have lost it on Twitter, then usually that prompts the club to put something out. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see if anything comes out in the next hours regarding Gibbs White. Regarding WIRTZ and shit. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Smash these likes up, people. Oh, apparently Twitter is in meltdown, is it?
Yeah, it must be, bro. Listen,
uh,
we've been in
funny
we're in
fuckers.
meltdown. We're sat here going, scratching our head, going, ain't got a clue what to do now.
Yeah, I run at Messi, man. If it's me, innit? If it's me, run at Messi. I'll keep McAtee. Yeah,
Well,
good shout, lad.
but the thing is, I was going to say this: if McAtee apparently was who Leverkusen wanted, yeah, in a swap deal, well, if we ain't getting him now, we are keeping McAtee, right?
Well, you think so, yeah? Unless McAtee's like, I ain't signing any contract, so you can keep me, but then I'm leaving on a free next year because I've got 1 year left on his deal.
Keep him for a year.
Well, then if you keep him for a year and he starts playing properly, then he might sign a new contract anyway,
Yeah.
innit?
Yeah, exactly. And even if he doesn't, gives us a year to find another 10.
See, people are saying that this fucking guy, yeah, this article guy is not legit. But then people are telling me in the chat, I'm getting confused here because people are telling me in the chat that this guy who wrote the article is like the biggest guy at Sport Bill, but now people are saying he's a no name.
The thing is, right, when Leverkusen usually do business quite quietly, don't they? They don't. So I can't imagine. Right, if WIRTZ is going to Bayern, I reckon all of a sudden out of nowhere we'll just see WIRTZ has signed a deal with Bayern and it's done. Yeah, I don't think there'll be these little bits of information. I think it'll just come out he's going Bayern.
Yeah.
And like you said, didn't he say that he needs to wait to see how the season pans out?
Yeah, which is now pretty much done, isn't it? Which is now pretty much done. Bill Bailey, man, says, do not take this seriously, LB. This is the biggest scoop in Germany for the summer. This is not how it gets reported. Yeah, I do also agree with that.
Yeah. It's not how German clubs do business.
This is the biggest transfer in German football history in how long?
Yeah, I'll put that one's up, right? According to BILD, Real Madrid were the favourites to sign Haaland, and they were his dream destination.
Now, that's a good point, though, isn't it, Bailey? Like, this is the biggest German transfer. Which was the biggest German transfer before this transfer? What was it?
Haaland?
Yeah, but he's not German,
He's not German.
I'm thinking German football player. Which was the last biggest German football transfer?
No, he's not German either.
That was big as this. This is a huge deal.
No, who?
Are we really saying that there's some random Donny who no one's ever heard of? He's just going to drop a little line saying he's chosen Bayern. Like, what the fuck does this even mean, mate?
Fucking hell, do you know what? When people are going back to fucking Ozil, it's a fucking that Cruz to Real Madrid, maybe.
Cruz to Real Madrid. Who reported that one?
Rudiger to Madrid. Fucking hell, that was a free transfer. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, yeah. Do you know what? Let's be honest. Even Sane going back to Bayern, yeah, that wasn't that big, was it? If we're being honest.
Nah.
They tried to make it a bigger thing than it actually was.
Nah.
KDB, that's what I mean. Haaland to City, the fact that he came from Leipzig, that was biggish over there. KDB to City. But then again, we're probably being biased because we're City fans.
Yeah. I do think that, like, Christian Falk would have been the... I do think Christian Falk would have been the guy to have broke the news, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who is this guy, man? Should we do some research on this guy? But let me finish off these chats first. I'm going to look into this guy's history, innit? Yo, shout out Denton, man, for the one gifted. Come on, bro. Big up to you, mate. W's in the chat for Denton, man. So make sure you guys are smashing up the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well if you're new. Have we potential found here, chat?
A
fraud, mate. Have we found a little bit of fraud, mate? I mean, DAPS on fraud watch here. Yeah, no, we're not. We're
I
not
reckon
fraud.
it is, me. I reckon it is.
Yeah, that's a good point, though, that from Bailey, though, to be fair. Like, if this is true, are you telling me that this is how BILD would break it? I just don't think so, man. And it'd be DAPS, it'd be front page of the paper. WIRTZ, BAYERN, exclamation mark. Breaking news. We can confirm that full agreement has been reached for Bayern Munich to sign Florian WIRTZ for this price and this shit. It wouldn't be, WIRTZ has chosen Bayern.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you. I agree it would be. If he's literally told Alonso, I only want Bayern, yeah? Bro, that wouldn't be like this.
Facts. Let me do these chats, man. Shout out to Perfecto. Says, is Morgan Gibbs White technically better on the ball than Nunes? I'd say probably is, yeah. I'd say is. City Focus says, if WIRTZ is a no-go, sack off Morgan Gibbs White, go get Reinders, Eze, Rodrigo, Cherky. Wouldn't be that much difference in the price for the 4 players.
Yeah, that's
says,
true.
Says,
it would. Cherky. Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. Yeah.
Oh, wait a sec. No, I think he means WIRTZ and Gibbs White's about 170 mil. So
right,
Eze be about 50. I think he's got a year left in his contract. Reinders 60. That's 110. Rodrigo 100. Cherky. Yeah, it'd still be a bit more, to be fair, though, folks.
80 million more, but I hear what you're saying. You're getting 4 instead of 2.
You're getting 4 instead of 2. You paid extra 80 million for it, but I hear it.
And then squad-wise, that improves our squad drastically.
Yeah, no, I do hear it. Shout out Ash says, hear me out, Gabri Vega, not Saturday. Yeah, apparently, I did see this about Gabri Vega. Apparently, this guy wants to come back, innit? Wants to leave Saudi Arabia. I've seen a couple rumors. And it's numbers as well, by the way. I know it's people go, oh, it's Saudi. Yeah, hang on a minute though. Yeah, have you seen this guy's G&A this year? Saudi Arabia, Gabri Vega this year, Saudi Arabia G&A. Yeah, this guy, honestly, bro, it's a madness. Let me get up on screen actually, so you guys can see it. Yeah, that's loading in. I'll do the super chats. Well, that's that. For fuck's sake, where do we go now? Gutted, says Benno. Is it though, bro? This is the thing. People are saying that this is not this is not the best guy in it. So we might still be alive here. Manchester City is still alive here. Oh, what the fuck? He's only got 6 and 4. Bro, I must be talking about someone else.
Oh, he's got Minchie.
I must be talking about someone else then.
Is this our saviour?
Bro, I swear down, I checked his stats the other day. They were mega. There must have been it must have been someone else. If anyone can remember, someone must have been in that stream like last week or 2 weeks ago. We checked someone in Saudi Arabia and the guy had like crazy numbers, isn't it?
It wasn't Ronaldo, was it?
I don't think so. I can't remember who it was, man. It's definitely someone though, isn't it? Someone was cooking. Someone was cooking there. Not even a starter for Al Ali. It must have been someone else then, innit? I don't know who it was though. But so I checked it like last week, 2 weeks ago on stream. And it was crazy. Shout out Matthew says, surely taking the money and knocking on the door at Chelsea for Parma is a no-brainer, especially if they'll get Champions League. Rate Simmons too. I'd be all over that personally. I'd be all over that deal for Parma, man. I think he's gravy, man. I think he's a top player. I think he's a top player.
Top player costs too much stuff.
It will cost a lot of money.
Too difficult to make happen for me.
If it can happen,
I'd love it though. I'd fucking love it. I'd absolutely love it. But
yeah, facts. Matthew also says, the elephant in the room is 115. When you're going for the very best with other elite clubs, the smallest difference can sway a player's decision. And right now, it's a noose around our neck, says Matthew.
And do you know what? I think that's probably one of the. I would say that's probably one of the fairest points on 115 because when people just put, it's because of 115. I think you're clutching. But to say it is something that probably he would be aware of, and if there are little things, then that could be something, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair. It's like you say, that's a fair comment from Maya. Yeah, unless the club have some sort of like preliminary decision, to prove that they're not guilty from the FA, or the board, these guys are making it while they're just getting everything ready, that they can show WIRTZ on an NDA and be like, yo, we've been found not guilty or whatever. But I don't know. Otherwise, if that's not happened, then it's a fair point. It's a fair point. And shout out Massam as well, says the board fumble #1 midfield target again. Shock horror, says Massam with the 2. Well, let's see, bro. So we might still be alive, innit? We might still be alive. We don't know if this is true yet.
Yeah, for real. Well.
We don't know if it's real, man.
What's going to happen next week in our show, LB? Who are you going to tell me? You're going to tell me that fucking Haaland's leaving next Tuesday, ain't you? Midway through the show, you're going to drop that bumper.
Mad, isn't it? 2 weeks in a row that's happened.
Yeah, both on Florian as well. They know you're streaming.
Yeah, I know.
And it's unproven. It's unproven journalists as well that are dropping it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about this guy. I can't lie, yeah. It's not my confidence. It has not my confidence. It definitely has. But I ain't taking this at like 100%.
Nah, me neither.
I ain't taking this at 100%.
Nah.
I'm taking this at 35%.
Yeah, it's not 100% dead. And the thing is, same C Extra tweeted the same thing. Once that's come out,
though, isn't it?
Everyone's going to tweet this. Like, everyone's going to tweet this. And they're going to tweet the exact same thing, so...
Yeah, they're just an aggregator, guys. They just tweet all the news, innit?
Bro, all we have to do is someone find is fucking a way to get Florian WIRTZ's thing from LB.
You what?
He really hasn't heard it yet, where you were saying, yes, my mate. He don't know about the Ryanair flight yet.
Yeah. No. Did you see the news about Leroy Sané, by the way? Apparently 2 English clubs are in talks with Leroy Sané to sign him on a free transfer this summer.
Really?
Apparently so.
It won't be us as well.
Nah, it's not going to be us, isn't it? I reckon Arsenal
and Liverpool.
Arsenal, yeah, maybe Liverpool as well.
That's shit, innit?
Maybe Liverpool, man. Maybe Liverpool.
Villa?
All right.
Villa's a shout.
Yeah, maybe Villa as well. Maybe Villa. But I think you'll probably want to be playing Champions League football, won't you? I don't think Villa are going to be playing Champions League.
They ain't getting Champions League football. Fucking hell. Do you know what? I'm not going to lie. There's one more. I wouldn't want him to go Man United. But,
shit, yeah. I know. If he went there,
Man United, Liverpool, or Arsenal. Yeah, fucking hell.
He can't go there, man. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, like, it's not like we fucking sold him. Like, he wanted to leave. We just sold him because he wanted to leave. It's not like we forced him out like a Cancelo.
The maddest thing is, it wasn't even like he wanted to leave. His mum fucking wanted him to leave.
He got sold a dream, didn't he?
Yeah, 100%.
I would say that he got sold a dream that he'd go there, be the star German in the German biggest club in Germany. Buy me, he'd be the guy. Yeah, Leroy, and then obviously it just fucking didn't happen, did it? Because Musiala came through.
It wasn't him. You can tell. You can tell from his body language when he's come back. You can tell by the way he still talks about City. That's why I don't think he'd go Man United.
Yeah,
I don't think he'd go Man United for me. But anyway, let's see who we fucking get now. WIRTZ.
Madness, eh?
Morgan Gibbs White in the 10. Who says no? Me.
That's your very season, man.
Yeah.
That's your very season.
Mate, the fact that someone said play Grealish in the 10, yeah, tells us how fucking cooked we are. And by the way, I like Grealish in the 10, but that can't be the answer at this point, can it?
No, that's not the answer, mate. That's not the answer at all. We need to be getting like top Donny, you know?
Yeah, for real. For real.
All right, mate. You want a dip? I might stay live for a little bit longer, man. I'm gonna do some research on this.
Yeah, I need to fucking nip out. I've got to go somewhere before I get my daughter.
Worries,
you do some research, mate, and fucking hell, we're cooked.
All right, mate. Nice one. Big up, man.
Everyone, smash the likes.
Just in a bit, bro. I'm gonna stay live for a bit longer, chat. I do some research on this guy, innit? George Althoff is called. Yeah. I want to see like what his history is. I want to see what his track record is. Like, does this guy have history of Carl Craig? Right? I don't even know who Craig is, isn't it? I don't even know who Craig is, to be honest. Who's Craig? No, I mean, I know who Craig is. I know who Craig is. I don't know who he is. I know Craig Party Time in the chat. I don't know who he is outside the chat. I don't know. He might not be called Craig, innit? I mean, listen. I'll tell you this way. The truth is this. If Craig is legit giving legit news and he works for Manchester City, would he call himself Craig Party Time if his name was Craig? Because I wouldn't. I'd call myself like, I don't know, some different name, innit? By the way, this website shit. You know this Sport Build website, like the actual website's a dead website, mate. It's a dead website. It really, really is. Call Doon. Oi, Carl Doon, mate. Do you know that you're not signing WIRTZ anymore? You're like, Lewis, what are you talking about? I say, yeah, the German media is saying that we've lost it. We've lost it, mate. We've lost it. We ain't getting him, Brev. Yeah. What next? Grealish in the 10. Grealish in the 10. You know what I mean? We're getting Grealish in the 10. Grealish in the 10. And maybe he might get a goal or assist, though, to be fair, if he plays in the 10. Yeah, there's some good shit here from the boys at 9320. Shout out the boys at 9320 pod. Let me get this up on the screen, right? Some conspiracy. When WIRTZ makes a big call, Plettenberg, Falk, Ornstein will be all over it, not some no-name sport build writer. Plettenberg and Falk are not in the same tier as Ornstein and Romano, just to make it clear, both very hit and miss. Sure, but when a big ball is made, they'll all have it on the same day. WIRTZ will be the biggest European deal of the summer. If he closes that door to City and Madrid, they'll all report it fast. Yeah, that's true. Both act like spokesmen of many German clubs, usually with no insight. Yeah, you got that one badly wrong, didn't you, Plettenberg? I understand, but my wider point is that when WIRTZ makes a big decision, it will be reported by real reporters and extend beyond just Germany. Romano, Ornstein, high-profile German writers, Kicker will all be over it. The story is written by Georg Althoff, who is not your usual transfer journalist like Plettenberg, but a well-known German sports journalist with TV experiences. Let's see what happens. Really hard to guess what's going on, as I can't see Leverkusen letting him go there. I've got no idea what is going to happen. If he's really told Bayer Leverkusen bosses that he won't join anyone but Bayern, then that will be reported in the next 24 hours everywhere. Bayern won't be able to keep it quiet. They won't want to. Yeah, because obviously Bayern, yeah, that's facts, isn't it? Because if you think about it as well, yeah, if this is true, right, you got to understand how the negotiations work, yeah? If he's told Leverkusen that he wants to go Bayern, but Leverkusen don't want to sell, Bayern will want to create the biggest possible storm in the media regarding this to pressurize Leverkusen to sell. They ain't going to want this all quiet, Bayern Munich. They want this loud as possible. They want this in every single German media, every single German TV station, radio, everything. Why? Because that then puts more and more pressure on Leverkusen because the whole thing becomes more and more unsettled. So this is true. If this is legit, this will be in the big news by the end of the day. Bruh. We'll see, innit? See what's going on. But I did say yesterday, didn't I? I said yesterday, listen, this WIRTZ stuff now is going to pick up pace. Honestly. This WIRTZ thing is going to pick up pace now that they've won the league now by Munich. This story is going to keep on going and going and going and going. Does this mean we won't win the league if we don't get WIRTZ LB? Not necessarily. I think the return of Rodri is more important, if I'm being completely honest. But obviously, it's not ideal if we don't get WIRTZ, bro. But I don't think we need WIRTZ to win the league. Obviously, it would help, but I don't think we can win the league without WIRTZ. You know, definitely. Warwick Cope. Nabil says, no transfer is done. WIRTZ's dad wants him to join Bayern, but the player wants to join City, which is the development here. Big advantage for City. Gibbs White is effectively done. Yeah. Okay. See what's going on there. LB Sunset has good G&A. Okay. You only think it's BS because it doesn't say he's coming to City, says Jay. Told you lot we aren't getting WIRTZ. Okay. All you Morgan Gibbs shite lovers, there you go. Let Morgan Gibbs shite be your cam for the next 5 years. Shaking my head, says Ado. Madness. LB said 65% VIRTZ joining. Yeah, 65% is not even a bad number, bro. You know what I mean? I have lowered it now to 35, 40%. You know what I mean? But I don't know. On scene for Fab will all be all over this. They wouldn't stay quiet for long. They are probably asking now for after a build report. I think more. Yeah, 100%. 100%. They're all going to be asking questions now, innit? They're all going to be asking questions, man. It's a madness. It's a madness. Big up to Angel says, same source saying Haaland was going to Madrid. Nah, says Angel. Yeah, I did see that. I seen that. I seen it. Hey, by the way, yeah, a little bit off topic, right? Did you guys see this news? Leicester will demand 22 million to sell El Hanous following their relegation. This guy's a bit of a baller, man. I can't lie. Now, I don't know whether he's good enough for City yet. Not sure on that one. Probably not, if I'm being honest. But he's a techie baller, mate, yeah? I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you who should be over this, yeah? The Brightons of this world. Teams like that. Because this guy's got serious potential, mate. This guy's got serious potential. Again, probably not quite ready for City yet, if we're being completely honest, mate. Yeah, let's just have it right, yeah. But if you're like a mid-table team, you want to take a little bit of a gamble on a player that's got sky-high potential, this is a player that maybe you want to look at. He's a very good player. Very good player. So, yeah, that's that. 22 million seems mad cheap to me. Seems mad cheap to me, that. I'm not sure why the price is so low there. I don't know why that's so low. Yeah, smash these likes up, people. Let me see what's going on Twitter. Let's see what people are saying on the Twitter lines. People are just laughing in it, saying, don't take this source seriously. Someone's saying VIRTZ is already done. Interesting. But the transfer talk has started, lads. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you guys have hit the notification bell, because there'll be a lot more of these sort of stories coming out, man, now that they've won the league BAYERN. Do you know what I'm saying? Yo, what's this? Yo, this is the GOAT, by the way, yeah. Proper player, man. The kids of today, look at this. The kids of today won't know. Oh, no, look past, Brev. Oh, what a player. What a player, Ronaldinho, mate. Honestly, unbelievable player. Yo, where's the news, man? Rev. Twitter's so cooked. Where's the football news? Try to give me OnlyFans. Bro. I'm trying to find VIRTZ transfer news. It's giving me OnlyFans, bro. What the fuck, innit? That's crazy, man. That's mad. Hey, boys, listen. 2025, you know what I mean? Big up DK says, big up LB, predict both matches in the Champions League. Yes, football talk. Cheers for getting me out of that hole, bro. Tonight, yeah, Inter Milan versus Barcelona. Tough, man. Tough. I'm going to favour Barca slightly. Only slightly. I'm going to go for Barca 3-2. 3-2 Barcelona win. And then the game tomorrow, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw, which would mean Arsenal are out on 2-1 in it. Yeah, I think Barca just do it tonight. I think both games are mad close. I think honestly, like I don't think you can call it, man. I think it's very, very close. Very, very close. Like, but all four teams are solid size, man. Arsenal could definitely go Paris tomorrow and win. Like they definitely could. I don't think they will. I think it's going to end up in a draw. But they could go there if they beat Paris tomorrow. I won't be surprised. Do you know what I mean? And tonight, obviously, it's at the San Siro. So I'm not sure, man. It's a tricky one. But yeah, we should be doing watch-alongs tonight if my chest, as long as my chest stays like not dead in it, then we will be there. We would be there. That's mad. I can't believe an OnlyFans woman come up on my screen. That's actually crazy. That's actually wild. Yo, big up to Tomasi as well. Says article written by Jorg Althoff, BILD's director of the sports department. He's even above Falk and Toby Schaffel. 100% legit in this case, says Tomasi. But other people said to me as well, bro. But then some people are saying this guy's a nobody, but you're telling me he's above Falk. I don't know, man. Weird, isn't it? Weird. I guess the thing is, yeah, maybe he's just told, maybe he's just said that he would be open to going Bayern, like, and it's like they've not got the full story right, innit? Maybe he said he wants to go Bayern or he would like to go Bayern, but maybe he also said he would also be happy to go City. And they've just not fully put that in the article. I do think that, like, if this was like 100% bomber, this wouldn't be it. There'd be more to it. There'd be more to the story. And the big dogs would definitely be on it by now. I mean, how long we've been live? An hour. And Romano's still not said anything. Ornstein's still not said anything. I just think that if this was legit, if this was true, one of the big dogs would have tweeted something by now, and none of them have. And I don't put Santi Ayuna as a big dog, you know what I mean? Wasn't Althoff wrong about Marmouche? Was that the other guy? I don't know. I'm not sure. It's not been verified by any facts, Brad. It's not been verified by nobody else yet. Nobody else. Nobody else. I still have Falk as my number one guy because, like, he's the one that's like been talking about transfers for years. Not this. I've never heard of this other guy, and he's still not tweeted anything. He's not even retweeted it. Christian Falk. Christian Falk's not even retweeted it. Do you know what I mean? So, like, if it was like legit true, surely he would quote tweet it and put, "Yo, this story's legit. Get on it." He's not even done that yet. He's not even done that yet. Pletty Goal would have said something by now as well. Let me check his Twitter. Nah, nothing. Absolutely nothing. And he loves a transfer story, innit? So he'd be all over it if he thought it was legit. He's not tweeted. He's not put anything. Nothing. Nobody, not one person has confirmed this deal. Has confirmed this story. Not one. Doesn't sound legit to me, mates. Is it worth making an X account? Nah, it's fucked up, bro. I wouldn't do it if I was you, bro. Stay off X, bro. Come to my channel every day. I'll give you the news, innit? Don't go on X, man. Don't do it, man. Take my advices. Really don't do it. Breaking big news like that usually comes in waves of reports, but I'm aware I might be delusional, says Lauren. Shout out DK, says LB, would you take Damsgaard, bro? To be honest with you, I don't even remember really seeing this guy in it, so I cannot confirm or deny that one, bro. I cannot even confirm or deny that one. Cannot confirm nor deny. Big up to you, though, bro. Big up to Sal, says something is sketchy, LB. I don't know if it's necessarily sketchy. Well, yeah, it is a bit sketchy, bro. Facts, it is sketchy. It's a dodgy situation. I think it's a complex situation because I don't think Real Madrid are involved in this deal. I've said this for a while. I don't think Real Madrid are getting WIRTZ, yeah, in my opinion. I don't think they're looking at him. I think they need to sort the defense out, and nah, I don't see it personally, yeah. They've got way too much going on with the new manager. Getting Trent in through the door. They probably need a new centre-half. and etc. etc. I think it's between City and Bayern. Obviously, it seems like his family want him to stay in Germany. That probably is true. Of course they do. Of course they do. If you had a kid, would you want him to leave country? No, you'd probably want him to stay in it. So that seems true. However, Leverkusen don't want to sell him to Bayern for obvious reasons. City are there right now saying, we want him. We want you. Here's the cash. Everything's done. Leverkusen want to sell him to us. It's just about, does he want to join us? Now, the Bill's saying apparently he wants to join. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, that guy's class as well. I told you I'll be versus part. Yeah. Facts. He wants him to stay in Germany. But that's chill. I get that. I understand that. 100%. 100% I understand that. I do get that. Right, anyway. We'll leave it there. Guys, make sure you hit the notification bell, innit? Make sure you hit the notification bell because people keep on saying, LB, YouTube's not telling me you're going live. Make sure you hit the notification bell. If you hit the notification bell, yeah, then when I go live, YouTube will notify you, innit? Hence why it's a notification bell. If you just subscribe, you'll always get the notification. So, and obviously these stories drop like I'm live, bang, straight away. You don't want to miss it, man. Because when these stories are dropping, boom, they're big streams, mate. So make sure you guys smash the like on this one. Hit that like button before you go, chat. Massively help support me, innit, with the channel. Make sure you guys are subscribed and then hit that bell icon. And then when I go live, bang. Because apparently, yeah, YouTube will only give you so many notifications throughout the day so it doesn't spam you. But if you hit the notification bell, it will always push the video to you when I go live. So make sure you hit the bell icon. But yeah, all right, then. We got watch along tonight. Second channel, more LB. If you're not subscribed to the second channel, subscribe. Links in the description. More LB will be live tonight about 20 to 8 UK time for Inter Milan versus Barcelona, providing the chest is still going strong. If the chest is cooked, the stream is hooked. Yeah? But yeah, anyway, big up to you guys. That wasn't meant to be the stream that I was doing with DAPS today, obviously. The stream that I was meant to do with DAPS is regarding how long do you think it might take to bed some of these players in, because we're going to be buying a lot of players. So that's been caned. So we'll do that another day, innit? But yeah, anyway, I'll leave it there. Smash the likes. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, man.